fun. And that is my aim, but secretly we just want to kill everybody.
We don't have attached.
Wait, how do I change the... There we go. Okay, yep, I got the stream going.
Isn't it Discord or DLive?
To be family
We're on
friendly.
DLive. Alright, let me change this up. I don't want everybody to see what kind of channels I'm attached to, so let me hide the channels. Hey, I don't need any more stalkers, alright? Or, I don't want to give my stalkers any fuel.
Too late.
Any more fuel.
And yeah.
I know Little Tree said she was going to be a little late. Rin still has maybe 30 minutes-ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna change 10, and then I will drive for 15 minutes, so I will be there at 1:45, if I'm lucky.
She's still being dragged to the dungeon. That's her character.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you guys are going to be split up into three groups in the, as far as, you know, your prison cells. So, let me see. We got, Sorelia. We got Caramel. We got Sushi. Oh, Star King is in here. I have Star King on my list. Yeah, Caramel, can you, like, message Star King real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a short amount of time, eating a piece of pizza.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just everybody do me a favor. Like, if you're not gonna talk, like, mute your mic so we don't get any background noise.
I'm talking.
I know you are. All right. So what we're waiting on: Star King, Rin, and Tree.
Basically, yeah.
All right. So Sushi and Cranky, we're gonna start off with you. Oh, and well, all of you could hear this first part. At different points of time, you've all been captured and brought into the Underdark by the Dark Elves.
Exciting.
We've gone over most of that already. You all have manacles. Hold up, I'm gonna lower the volume here. Yeah. Ren wasn't joking about the kitchen noises.
We hear a lot of pots and pans, like being smashed.
Actually, this might actually work out. I could start her off in the work in the kitchens.
Feels like good ambiance.
Because I love working in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. So, you all have manacles, iron collars, around your necks and your waist, connected by a chain, and you have iron manacles around your wrist as well, also connected by the same chain.
Thank you.
Within your prison cells, there is like anti-magic barriers, so even if you could cast magic, you can't do it in there. Cranky Pants, you have been in there. How many days have you been a prisoner?
Fuck.
Because I know we've gone over how many days already. I just forget.
I was 9.
I did remember that I had a flint shard.
I had a coin.
Because of the days.
Okay, well, we rolled randomly for that. Let's see. So that's pretty high up on the list. So I'm gonna guess you're gonna been there anywhere from like 7 to 10 days.
I think Cranky was 6. I think that was 6. And me and Sorelia were 9, I guess. What I remember. And Sorelia had like this silk thingy. And I had a coin.
Okay, 6 does work to get the flint shard. Sushi, how long have you been in there? Do you remember? Is Sushi away from her computer?
Sushi?
Hi. She just muted herself.
Tree.
Okay. Yeah, welcome, Tree.
Hi.
Good. Only thing you missed is you have iron manacle around your neck, your waist, and your hands, all connected by a chain.
Hot.
So they properly like tied me up. Lovely.
Kiki, motherfucker.
Sushi.
Good.
That's lightly tied for Crinky.
Sushi.
You muted yourself.
Pathetic. Do better.
She's either gone or she does not know that she has muted herself.
Well, I do know Sushi needs to go in a couple hours, so she's on a time limit. I don't know if there's anything else bugging her.
I'm making mushroom earrings.
Good for you.
Really, my surprise.
But get ready for D&D.
I am ready for D&D. I can multitask.
All right.
Sounds a little defensive. Sounds like she's not ready.
I'm
Basically.
putting pants on. Give me a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Sushi, you're. Can you hear me now?
I'm here.
All right. Do you remember how many days you've been in the prison here?
I think it was 6. Hold on, I'll check. I think it was 6. I can't remember where I wrote it.
Okay. Well, we'll stick with 6 then. So
Yeah.
you had enough time to be somewhat familiar with your fellow cellmates. Cranky and Sushi, you have gotten to know, kind of, Boopido, which is
What?
Dor- Hold up. Somebody's making noise again. Okay, Boopido,
Ren.
who is a Meldoro.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been even though like locked up in the prison cells with you guys, he's actually fairly positive and very talkative,
Oh dear.
and been pretty friendly to everybody, and doesn't seem to cause any trouble. You also are with now I know I'm gonna mispronounce this, a Quiggoth named Durendal. Do you guys know what a Quiggoth is?
No clue.
Okay, let me Bing Quiggoth and show you a picture of one.
Bing will
Why
Google
do
it.
you use Bing?
Well, I don't know what everybody has against Bing because it doesn't steal as much information as Google. I don't know. It's like
Said Bing just Googles it.
Because Bing is a lolly in the
What?
realm of internet engines.
I let
No,
you
that
know
doesn't
that
work.
we
Chit,
were
chit.
on stream,
Does not
so
compute.
Please behave.
okay, can I just save this picture?
Wait, what?
Coco,
Oops.
if you want to use a more private search engine, why not just use DuckDuckGo?
Because I haven't heard of it.
Go ahead, Piggle Bitties.
DuckDuckGo
Get it.
is more private and more anonymous than Google.
Oh wait, what happened to my? Really, I just can't drag and drop.
Google it.
No, but I think I need to drag it onto my desktop, then drop it. That's what I gotta do. In the media, I just put up a picture of a Quiggoth.
I'm gonna clog off.
Lovely.
Is
I
that Bing?
saw it.
Yeah, these
Pass.
guys are rather large, actually.
Oh.
Well, it says medium humanoid.
Well, as far as medium goes, like as far as humanoids go, he is pretty big. He's stands about like close to 8 feet tall, pretty brawny. But he insists that he is not a Quiggoth, and is in fact an elven prince, a golden elven prince, who has been cursed and has been polymorphed into a Quiggoth.
Kind of man.
But you also know that he is fairly quick to temper and has a temperament of a Quiggoth whenever he's upset. And your other prison mate, how do you say this name? Okay, Seraph Zekkerit. In fact, I'm going to put this in the Jackbox chat. You guys try to pronounce this word. Because I know I cannot.
Cannot.
That last word.
What?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Right?
Zekarit.
Zekarit.
Carrot.
Zekarit.
Sounding.
Yes. He's actually a dark elf. And
Sorry.
and to your knowledge, he used to be one of the guards in this prison. But he's been thrown in here through accusations that he murdered a fellow dark elf.
Wait, they're
Although,
against murdering other dark elves, but they have no problem with throwing them in jail and selling them for human trafficking?
Mm-hmm.
this is their justice.
Man, they got issues.
He
Dark
I
murdered.
mean,
elves'
it's
He
lives
not human
matter.
trafficking
he's
if they're
accused,
elves.
although he insists he is innocent. He is accused of murdering a fellow dark elf. And
To be honest,
and
there's a
Rin,
difference
since you are
between
kind of in
selling
this,
and murdering.
since you are in a similar position, you do know that you are going to be set as an example to other dark elves by being a sacrifice to the goddess Love.
So you really want me dead, don't you?
That's what the book wants. Okay, I'm just playing the
book.
game.
Yeah, just blame the book.
I'm
Yeah,
blaming the
sure.
book. It's not me. I like you, Rin. The book just doesn't like you.
He doesn't like you, Rin.
Books usually like
He
me.
doesn't like any of us.
I'm
Dick.
neutral
We're not worthy.
towards everybody. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, that describes Coco. He's very neutral.
Are we not worthy of the God
Yeah.
King's love?
It's not that I don't like you. I just don't hate you.
I hate you the least. That's what we always say.
Save you for last.
Where is the?
Okay, now Cranky, describe yourself to Sushi, since you two have been cellmates together.
Well,
What does Sushi
I'm
see?
a. This is a 6'6" tall or an imperial, and 1 meter 95 tall construction made of metal and wood.
6'5".
That's him. With two green glowing eyes of a construct moving about.
By the way, Cranky, your microphone is a bit low compared to normal.
Okay.
You can turn me up.
I'll turn you up on my side. They're gonna have to turn
Okay.
you up on their side. And thank you for the lemon Sorelia. I just noticed that. Okay, so you're a construct about 6'5", made from metal and wood. Fairly sturdy, I guess.
Sturdy looking, with two green gems as eye, and you can still see me blink.
Yeah.
And I'm just pacing around in the room.
Okay, and Sushi, what does Cranky Pants see?
A little teeny tiny dwarf trying to be a soldier. Goes by the name Eldith Feldrin. Oh, I decided I'm ginger. So there's that.
No, you are. You are.
I don't know.
Okay, what was your name, Cranky? Did you ever introduce your name to anybody or any of your fellow cellmates?
No. I haven't.
Now
Okay,
would be a good opportunity.
And if you guys want to be more or want to know a little bit more information about your fellow cellmates or even what's going on, that would be more of a persuasion check to see how talkative you've been. If you haven't been talkative, then you could just ignore that check. Do you know what I mean by persuasion check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do either you
Convincing.
two want to make one?
I will.
Sure.
Okay. Now, what are your bonus modifiers for this?
I do not know.
It should
Don't
be on
you
the
have a
first
sheet
page of
up?
your character sheet.
Mm-hmm. Which one's that? Sorry.
Persuasion.
Oh, one. I think. Yes, one. I can read.
Okay. Are you proficient in it? Like, if you're proficient, you should have that circle filled in. If not, then it's just going to be that +1 bonus.
No, I do not.
Okay. So go ahead and roll up a 20-sided dice. Add
I
your
have 8.
+1.
9.
A 9. You don't really know much more than what I told you.
Okay.
Great
I
capacity.
also like to roll.
Okay. Persuasion check.
It is, I don't have a bonus modifier.
Oops.
15.
Okay. You do get to know a little bit more information.
Hmm.
Okay, Seraph, and I'm not going to pronounce his last name. He does reveal the number of okay, where is it? Like the number of guards in the prison, and I lost the page.
That's not smart.
Nope. Okay, there are
Computer
19
just
guards in the prison. Some of them are elite. Like you could distinguish the elite guard from the regular peon guards by a circlet they wear on their forehead. The woman leading the prison is Ivara Mizram. You would all recognize her as the high priestess. And she is very flamboyant about it, like open about it, and lords her power over everybody. Seraph also mentions the two lieutenants, Shor Vendry and Jorlin Duskren. Shor Vendry is not only the key lieutenant, but also Ivara's lover, replacing Jorlin, who was her former lover, until he got caught up in an accident and his face was disfigured.
Ooh.
Is that accident with quotation marks?
Well, there was a little bit of a kerfluffle with some of the giant spiders, and he got some acid like spilled on his face.
Kerfluffle.
And which I don't know if I mentioned this last time.
Like an oopsie doodle.
But aside from the Dark Elf guards, there are also like several like Quigoffs as sentries and giant spiders.
I will be back, guys. I will be back.
Okay.
Give me 20 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
And there's also like a junior priestess who serves underneath Ivara called Asha, who is Shor's sister. And that's the only extra information you got from that. Now, did you guys want to chat with any of your fellow prisoners currently?
No.
Okay. Throughout your stay in, well, during your off times when you're not doing slave work, Boopity is often trying to chat with either of you two just to be as friendly as he could and get into your good graces. While Durendel, the Prince Quigoff elf guy, seems to be a little bit snobbish, which is pretty common for nobility. While Seraph just keeps to himself in general. Now, this morning, wait, who do we have in chat right now? I want to make sure I have the right people in here before I actually start this up. Star King, Caramel, you haven't gotten anything back from Star King, right?
Nope.
Okay.
And I
Don't
texted him.
Call him.
Don't call people. That's weird. Alright, I'll call him.
Agreed.
Do.
Okay, then before I start this up, I'm going to have to change up characters on where they are. Okay. Caramel and Tree, are you there?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
Colin Stark, though. 1 second.
Okay.
Still ringing.
Well, thank God I just found my character sheet.
And you said you were prepared.
No.
I was prepared, but my computer crashed.
Oh, the computer crashed. Oh, poor Muffin.
Okay.
Get back to me when it dies. And no answer from Stark.
Oh.
Alright, well, we'll assume he'll be indisposed of for the rest of the campaign today. We're not going to be playing for too long today. This is just for setup and for I can get a good gauge on how everybody's going to play. Because I just want to go through the first chapter, maybe begin the first part of the second chapter. But from my past experience, campaigns could go on way, way, way too long, depending on the party, or very quickly. Because I would like to try to get you guys to escape from the prison, at least today. But if you're anything like my previous party, we're going to spend about 3 hours of you guys just arguing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then I have to try to railroad you guys to actually advance the story, because you do everything that doesn't involve advancing the story.
I assure you will know the symbolism of a bell if we see it.
Caramel knows my stories of Buka, and Nazareth.
They have provided me with many hours of entertainment.
I kind of want to grab a bell now.
I already feel my blood pressure rising thinking about it.
And since it's streaming, are we allowed to keep this not family friendly or family friendly?
Say whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay, fair.
Oops.
Heck yeah.
Okay, wait.
You
Did
have
we?
made a grave mistake.
1, 2, 3. Okay. So, Caramel, Tree, you're in a prison cell with 3 other prisoners. One is called Jim Jar. He is a deep gnome.
Ooh.
And he's also fairly friendly towards you guys, but he seems to have a bit of a gambling problem because he would always dare somebody to do something in exchange for some gold or any other things he has on hand.
Deeply unfortunate to be
Yeah.
in the same cell with me.
Yeah, constantly daring people. But as far as you can tell, he pretty much lives up to his end of the bargain. There's also Ront, an orc. An extremely grumpy and angry orc. Quick to violence, but he hasn't actually gotten into any fights yet. Because whenever the Elven Guard, or the Dark Elf Guards seem to step up, he very quickly steps back. He seems to know his place in the prison so far.
And sorry, what was the first guy's name again? I'm writing this shit down.
Jim Jar. Jimjar.
Okay, and he's a deep gnome.
Then you got Ront, Ront.
Is he attractive?
That really is in the eye of the beholder.
He's not.
Would you like me to roll to see if you're attracted to him?
Well, let's
No,
hear the
thanks.
descriptions first, then we'll roll later.
Well, you can't really just pick who you're attracted to. It just kind of happens.
No thanks.
Are you sure? Because I just rolled.
Coco, stop it.
Okay. Okay.
I will
Finally,
eat your toes.
I'm
Goku doesn't
probably
need
attracted
consent.
to him.
finally, the last 2 are Topsy and Turvy. These are twin deep gnomes, brother and sister. Topsy, the sister, and her brother Turvy. Topsy has been extremely friendly, trying to get along with everybody, while Turvy tends to keep to himself, just muttering in the corner of the cell. Now, I want both of you to roll me a perception check.
Let me
Okay.
D20.
And we're rolling.
No, this is for Caramel and Tree.
Uh,
It's kind of
19.
shitty because I rolled a 20.
I got an 8.
Did you add your bonus to that?
No, I'm looking. I can't read. It's small.
This is perception.
Yes.
I don't. Okay, so it's. Hold on.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll a
it's
d20, then
10.
add whatever bonus you have next to your perception stat.
Yeah, it's 10.
I'm
Okay.
looking for my perception stat. Apparently, I'm not very perceptive because I can't find it.
It's on the first
It's
page.
in the skills.
I'm looking at the first page.
You look to the left where your skills are. It's in alphabetical order.
Oh, Jack. Okay, nothing. So,
Okay.
no bonus, so 19.
Okay, 19. And also, yeah, let's just keep this very specific. Roll me an insight check. D20 plus your insight.
2.
13 insight. It's 13.
Okay.
And then I do have a little, that one bubbled, so that would be my wisdom bonus, correct?
Yes.
All right, so
wait.
5.
If you got it bubbled, you add a 2 to it because you add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, so 4.
Yeah, like all your stats, like your strength, athletic, strength, dexterity, wisdom, those automatically get added to your skills or subtracted if you got a penalty. If you get that bubble filled, you add your extra proficiency bonus, which is a +2.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what did you get for your insight?
4.
Okay, and Tree, you got a 13?
Yep.
Okay, Caramel, you would have noticed that although both Jim Jar and Topsy, wait, is it Topsy? Yeah, no, wait, Turvy. No, Topsy have both been very friendly. It's like Jimjar has been keeping his distance from the two gnome twins, and Tree, you get the feeling that Jimjar doesn't trust them. Like he's very, very cautious around them.
I see.
Now today, it's like you're both on your two groups on water and latrine duty. So although you guys have been here for, I forgot to ask how many days you guys have been in here. Caramel, do you remember how many days you've been in here?
We have not looked at that information.
Oh, did I completely skip over that for you?
Yeah, you did.
Yep. I arrived later than everyone else when we were rolling sheets.
Okay. Did I skip that for you too as well, Trey?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to roll that for you now. Caramel, you have been in there for 10 days. Tree, this is your first day.
Yee.
Now, Caramel, we're also going to roll for the scavenge because I did this for everybody else. Roll me a 20-sided dice, please.
Okay. Let's see. I got a 9.
9 plus, okay, so while you've been there for like 10 straight days, so you managed to find yourself a flawed Carolinian Cornelian gemstone. And you're able to to hide it however way you were able to hide it away, so you have a gemstone.
Better not ask. Flawed Cornelian Gemstone.
Yes.
You said I could say anything I want.
I did. Okay, now Tree, roll me a 20-sided dice, please.
You're
A
telling
D20.
me now, aren't you?
Yes.
A 6.
All right. You don't have anything. You haven't been
Thank
able
you.
to steal away anything. Okay.
I just got here.
Now, everybody that has a strength of 12 or higher, you are currently moving large barrels of water back and forth throughout the prison.
Oh.
Now, everybody with underneath a strength of 10, or a strength of 12, you are cleaning out the latrines.
Wait.
Ew.
Now, I'm going to
I
try...
have 13.
You have 13 strength?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're carrying water barrels.
Haha, second nerd.
Yep, Caramel, you are cleaning out the latrines. Now, I'm going to try to describe the prison because there's a lot to go through. So, Caramel, you would be the most familiar with this. Cranky and Sushi, you should know some of this. Look, Tree, you're very new.
Haha. Fitting, huh?
From your slave pens, directly across from it, is a guard tower, hanging from the ceiling. There's a hanging guard tower connected by rope bridges, and wait, I haven't actually. Okay, yes, Cranky, you would know that there is usually at least 2 guards in these guard towers overlooking the slave pens. Occasionally, an elite warrior would be there. To the north. Well, actually, you guys wouldn't really know north. Does somebody have a feat where they always know which way is north?
No.
Okay, well, to the right of the slave pens along the bridge are the quit-off pens, where where they're not around guard and just beating prisoners. They're sleeping over there. And you're carrying the water past a guard tower, over a bridge that's hanging over a waterfall, which is where you're collecting it, into, what do they call this here? The Shrine of Loaf, which is a tall tower, 3 floors. The first floor is the actual shrine itself. And you do know that there is a large spider there that sits on many pillows, just chilling out there. And you're aware that, Caramel, you notice, aware that Ivara also has a room underneath this tower.
And that's the guard queen, right?
Yeah. Well, she's the commander of the prison. Or the warden.
Sweet.
And past
Just
the And past
Sorry,
the
I
tower,
interrupted.
you are aware that there are the several barracks for the Elven Guards, the Dark Elven Guards, and the main hall where everybody eats. And in between the guard barracks is a lift that goes further down, deeper into the Underdark. When you look over the cliffs, because you're like pretty far up, high up on the cliffs, you do see a long stream of webbing underneath the prison. Because the prison's kind of hanging off on the ceiling. And the webs is extremely thick, and you see spiders crawling back and forth from this webs. You haven't seen anybody fall off onto the webs yet, but you are often threatened by the Elven Guards that they will kick you off if you don't obey orders.
I'm curious to know what would happen if I jumped off, but at the same time, I don't want to die.
You can jump off if you like.
No thanks.
There is also the waterfall you could try to jump into if you like.
I'd probably die.
Well, you know, never know until you try. Just saying.
That'd be one way to get the campaign over quick.
No, I'm saying that's just so many characters to stay away from. Sure, the better.
Wow, you jerk.
Or you could push somebody off if you want.
How about
Okay,
push
well.
everyone off?
Are you going to attempt to push everyone off, Sushi?
Not this time.
Okay, because, well, you just had to roll an athletics check for each person.
Do not trust Sushi. Got it.
Nah, not this time. You're so good. It's fine.
Ow!
Well, it's not Sushi you gotta worry about, it's her character. Like, would her character do this?
Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know her character yet.
Well, Sushi, while you're carrying the water barrels and you're trying to drop it off, the orc Ront, you get the hint that he's purposely, like, trying to splash you with the water when he drops his barrels as he sneers at you each time he walks by you.
Dick.
What a douche.
Fuck.
Yeah, you get the distinct feeling that he doesn't like you.
I don't like him. It's mutual.
Now, go ahead and... Actually, you might actually know about this. Go ahead and roll a history check for me.
Okay. I got an 8. Twice in a row. What? Okay.
Okay, and that's with any bonus you have, right?
I have none.
Well, the difficulty check here was like very low, so it's a 5. So you would be aware that although you weren't a part of this, that oftentimes the dwarven scouting parties would get into battles with, bands of orcs up above. And you recall that several, like after one particular battle, several dwarves and orcs were captured by dark elves. Although none of the other dwarves are taken here, since you don't see them, you're the only one here. So you could assume that he was one of the stragglers or survivors from the battle taken down here. Is Caramel, are you the only one that's cleaning out all the trains? Actually,
Apparently
Jim Jar, Topsy, and Turvy, Boopity are all helping you clean toilets.
It still just
That's
seems like it's
fine.
dwarves.
Yeah.
Well, since we haven't got any news about me and such, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're actually in the same room with Rin, so I'm kind of waiting for Rin to get home.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Okay, at one point, when Ront tries to drop the barrel next to you, Sushi, to try to splash again, the barrel breaks, which gets him a yell into from one of the dark elves. They threaten to attack him. He seems like he's going to put up a fight, but he quickly backs off. But they still whip him with a scourge.
Whip him real good.
The other inmates just seem to back off and not do anything about it, while the other dark elves are just laughing.
Smart. Yeah.
Here's your chance to win over our friend, Sush.
Well, you could do pretty much anything, or you could just remain completely neutral and do nothing. It's all up to you.
Well, he tried to
actually not wondering
splash
what
me,
she's
so he
aligned.
gets what he deserves.
Yeah, but can you compare splashing to a physical beating?
Yes.
Depends how much you splashed him.
It made your hair frizzy.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not helping if you've made my hair frizzy. No, 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 no.
What a
You
bitch.
son of
Not
a
at all.
bitch. Some frizzy hair. Ah, he deserves
He does.
it.
Don't understand.
No, the South never go into like a water roller coaster with you.
You think I'm gonna go on a roller coaster? Are you insane?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I don't like them.
I'm not a fan of roller coasters.
Thank you.
Does that mean I can't ride a roller coaster with the God King?
Probably not.
Well, not while he's conscious.
Okay,
Oh, there's-
how much where this is going?
Oh, I'm very interested in where this is going.
Okay then.
Don't get the DM angry.
Too late.
I worship the DM. Why would I be angry for that?
Bless you, tree.
Oh, okay,
We're on.
now somebody was gonna get kicked off into the web. So let me see here. Wait. Nope. Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Excuse
We
me?
wouldn't have
dear, oh, dear.
described it unless it was relevant.
Caramel. While you're emptying out chamber pots, Boopity kind of chuckles and he kind of nudges you a bit, and he dares you to pour one of the chamber pots into one of the water barrels that's going to the Elven barracks.
Okay.
And he says like he bet that you don't that he's willing to give you 5 gold coins he was able to acquire while down here if you're able to do it.
Acquire.
Wait, you said Boopity. I thought that was Jim Jar, who was the gambler.
Wait, was it Jim? Yeah, I meant Jim Jar. Okay, I got.
Oh, look at me at the end of the DM.
They're both tiny people. Well, one's a
All right,
Dora,
so-
one's a deep gnome, and they're very similar.
Alright, so Jim Jar is trying to tempt me with money to put shit in water.
Yes.
I feel like you
Jim-
do that without money.
Specifically, the barrel that's going to the Elven barracks, the Dark Elven barracks.
The problem is I would, but would Marigold? I don't think so. Jim Jar, that's nasty. Stop it. My Herbert would never speak to me again if I did something of that nature.
Oh, I forgot that you were gonna do the voice.
It's required to do voices.
Oh dear God.
I cannot wait to pull out the lolly voice then.
Why though? Why?
You should know me well enough by now to know why.
Indeed.
I tell Jim Jar sweetly, no thank you, child. You go ahead and do that yourself.
Well, he just kind of smirks. He kind of jingles the 5 gold coins in his hands, puts it back in his pocket, and says, "Your loss." Okay.
I'll have to remember that he has those. Okay, sweet. I'm writing that down.
They're not as chunky.
Wait, what? You talking about-
Sorry, I'm making earrings.
I thought you meant the poop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. You're talking about the chamber pot. It's not chunky enough in there.
Oh no.
No. Don't go there. No.
Oh whoa, what's this?
No.
Okay. Well, okay, Doran, while cranking, while you are carrying one of the water barrels, you notice Prince Durendal, he's trying to lift 2, and he is bringing it over to. Where was it over here? He is carrying his water barrels over to something of Love. What was that priestess name?
The
Like
priestess was.
the Shrine of Love along with you. You notice that Ivara is not in the shrine currently. Asha is praying at the temple. Durendo, he drops the 2 barrels. He places them down in the door, claiming that he's probably too big to carry both of them in, and he doesn't really ask you. He just kind of tells you that you should be the one to carry them in.
I just stare at him and say nothing, and don't pick up the barrels.
That is very cranky.
Are you going to bring your barrel in?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's my barrel.
When you bring in the barrel, you do see the large. You see many giant spiders around here, but this spider in this room is actually a little bit larger than the other ones. It seems to get into an aggressive pose when it sees you walk in, but it doesn't attack you right off the bat. Please give me a perception check.
Perception check. Perception is... 13.
15?
13.
Wait, 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the room, you notice that aside from the fluffy pillows that the spider's chilling out on, there are heavy silver candlesticks surrounding the altar with black candles lit around it. Blah, blah, blah. There around the spider, there are like tiny spider statuettes, each that are polished jet black with small stones in them. You don't know what kind of significance they have, but they do seem kind of pricey. And that's all you see in this room. You do see aside from the doorway that leads to a staircase leading downwards, where you assume is where Evalra's chamber is. When you drop the water, Asha kind of scoffs at you and tells you to continue on with your work. Leaving the room, Durando points to the water barrels again and says you forgot to put these in there.
I just walk back to my cell saying nothing. Let him do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be bossed around.
Yeah. As you walk away, you do hear him grumble, but there's nothing else from the prince.
So-called prince.
Well, he's a gold prince from... I didn't tell you the land he's from, actually.
Yeah, but the thing is, you said he was cursed, but for the same thing, he's lying.
You could assume he's lying. Give me what proper check would this be? Give me a nature roll.
A natural.
Yes.
I do have a saving throw in that, but no proficiency. Again, 15.
Okay. You would be able to tell that he's far more articulate than any other Quaggoth is known to be.
He can just be a smart one.
It's possible. The Elven kingdom he claims to be from is... Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this. Norindenvane. I'll type this out. Where was it?
Very slowly.
I even misspelled that. Hold up. There we go. You guys pronounce that.
Nelrindenven.
Yeah.
Norindenvin. And unless you guys have like any special knowledge in Elven history, you don't know anything about that place.
That thing.
Nelrindenven.
Now, I forgot to do this for you, Caramel and Tree. Explain yourselves to each other.
Um,
Professional streamer over here.
Caramel first.
Well, Chad, my husband Herbert. Oh, Herbert, come back to me, Herbert. He disappeared on me one day after that BDSM accident, and I'm just
No, wait,
walking
wait,
around.
wait, Caramel.
I'm listening.
What does Tree see when she looks at your character?
You said explain, sir, not describe.
Did I? I thought I said describe.
Nope.
Okay, well,
Nope, you said explain.
okay, describe.
Okay, describe. Ancient old centaur woman. She looks like some old nag, like knobbly knees, gray spotted, gray and white spotted horse.
Christ.
She's very ragged, very wrinkly, but she's got a big bright smile, and she loves to talk about Herbert. That's pretty much all she does. Always talking to somebody.
So you see a short, like very short, lolly-looking chick with on her head, particularly of the puffball variety.
I have returned.
Welcome,
Hi,
Rin.
She's back. Hi, Rin.
Hey.
And she
Welcome
always
back.
seems overly happy all the time, but when nobody's looking, she looks freaking depressed because that's how my bard is going to be played.
Oh,
Okay, so a lolly puff girl bard.
Yes, I drew her actually.
All right, do you put up a media? Media?
I can re-put it in media if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead and put up a media.
It kind of got drowned when I posted it. Like
I'm
a
gonna
young
have to-
child.
I'm gonna have to make a sheet for mine too.
Where the flip is it? Sorry, I had to scroll through all the Hangout images that I've got saved.
You're not sorry.
She do be cute though.
Are those
She
grapes?
do. No, they're puffball mushrooms. It was like a quick sketch. Give me a break.
You asked the same thing last time.
You did. I remember that.
I'm probably going to ask again next week.
Known as the
Are those
grapist.
grapes? I'm the grapist, and I'm gonna grape you.
Grape you in the mouth.
I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you.
Oh, Jesus.
That was a line that happened.
It was.
Kids in the Hall, or what was that show?
Whitest Kids You Know.
That's it.
All I'm gonna say, unless you're on the beating of the radiator, don't.
Now, out of curiosity, I know we gone over a lot of feats last time. Does anybody have a feat where they know when there's like the sunrise or the sunset going to happen? Like when morning and nights happens, even though you're not outside?
No.
Oh wait, which one was that again?
I forget which feat it was, but I'm wondering if anybody took it.
Wait,
No,
I have wait, where is it?
I have Spell Sniper. Oops.
Observant. I have. I think that's the one, right?
Maybe.
I have
the,
alert,
yeah, I don't have
but
feats open up right now.
look that up again.
I mean, if you don't have it
I
up,
like
I'll go ahead and look it up real quick.
Yeah, I don't have it up right now. Wait, I do. No, I don't.
It's not observant.
I mistook it. I'm sorry.
I'm looking it up right now. Observant. Quick to notice details of your environment. +5 bonus. Can see creature's mouth while speaking a language you understand. And yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with time of day.
All right.
Oh well.
Okay, Tree, you said you have a strength of 13.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this encounter correct. You are currently trying to carry water towards the Elven Barracks,
Okay.
which is like the furthest away.
Oh.
On your way to the barracks, Topsy and Turvy are returning with you assume emptied, possibly filled chamber pots. You can't tell.
Ew.
Ew.
And Topsy has been very open to you so far, trying to be as friendly to you as possible. And she kind of like whispers to you that she thinks she noticed that there's an armory in the top of the nearest elven barrack.
Ooh.
Just saying it in passing with you don't really know what her intent is. And if you want to leave it at that,
What if I want to like try and sneak in there?
you could. You are on your way to drop off the water barrel into the barracks.
Okay, I'm going to carry the water bottle or the water thing with me as I go to the armory.
When you enter the barracks, let's see here. This is the elite Dark Elf barracks.
Ah, shit.
That's what you get for breaking crimes.
You notice that, like,
Breaking crimes?
oh wait, it has to be D20 here. You notice that there is one elite Dark Elf warrior in the barracks, pretty much laying in bed reading a book when you enter.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah. He notices you enter, and he points in the corner where you could put the barrel, but he doesn't exactly look at you.
I go and place the barrel in the corner, and then I try to. Can I try and befriend him?
You could do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what I want to try and do.
Okay, how are you going to try to befriend him?
Guess I could try and seduce him too.
I knew it.
First fucking card, Jesus.
I can't decide because like I could make a friend that could help us get out of here, but I could also seduce a simp and
Christ. What would your character do?
I don't know. I based her off of myself.
This isn't gonna end well.
All right. I would like to try to seduce the elf by serenading him and complimenting him. Is that
Okay, you're going to sing to him?
yes?
Give me a performance check.
Ooh. All right. Is that a D20?
A D20 plus your performance bonus.
No. I just got a 19.
Is that with your bonus?
No, the performance bonus would be a +2, right?
If you're proficient, yes, plus I think performance is also charisma. So you add your
Yeah.
charisma plus your proficiency bonus.
That'd be like 23. I don't think you can go higher than 20, right?
No, you could go higher than 20.
All right, then it's like 23.
Alright, so that's a 19 plus you got a 3 bonus? Or 4 bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. Up. Let me roll to see what the Dark Elf does. You're not gonna like what the Dark Elf does.
Oh god.
I rolled a nat 20.
Damn it.
Alright, you sing a wonderful and beautiful song. He looks at you, he smirks. Swinging his legs off the bed, he sits there as you continue to sing. When he gets off the bed, he goes over to his... there's a chest at the foot of his bed. He opens it up, and he pulls out a hand crossbow.
God damn it.
He's Joffrey.
As you continue to sing, he struts over to you, pointing the hand crossbow at you with a smile, but he doesn't actually pull the trigger yet. Let's see, he's going to roll intimidation. Your passive intimidation check while you're singing.
What, me?
That is, you failed. You are intimidated.
God damn it.
But he still insists that you continue singing. After you're done, his crossbow is like within an inch of your face.
I'm not
Joffrey.
into this.
He tells you to turn around and walk out.
This is some real BDSM stuff here.
Could have got a lot worse.
When are you going to turn around and begin to walk around?
Oh, hold on, I gotta think about this for a second, because, like, what I do next could get me killed. God damn it.
It would be a very quick campaign, to be honest.
No, there's plenty of characters. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
No, this is sad. I'm trying to think, because I'm looking at... Could I try to persuade him to give me the crossbow?
You could try. You could try whatever you want.
Look, I have a good charisma modifier.
All the good that's done you so
I
far.
will point out that he's already rolled a nat 20 against your performance.
Yeah, but this would be a persuasion check, correct?
You could, since you failed previously with your performance, you're going to be rolling this persuasion check at disadvantage, which means you roll twice and take the lowest roll.
Shit. All right,
Okay,
we're
so
gonna do it because I'm
top,
probably gonna
just
end
so
up dying anyways. Okay, we got a 17 and another 17. What does that mean?
Okay, well, you take 17. Add your
Alright.
persuasion bonus.
That would be 19.
You're really not going to like what I got.
Oh God.
Why, Tree?
Because I'm gonna die.
Hey, remember when I thought this dice roller was just going to keep giving me low rolls?
Are you kidding me?
I take that back. How do you try to persuade him?
I don't know. Hold on. I didn't think that far.
Clearly.
Don't be
I'm
rude.
caramel.
You got yourself into this mess. Marigold doesn't
You
go
didn't raise
flirting
me
with
right.
strange men.
I probably...
Die.
Did you say die?
Yeah.
Oh, why would you think that?
I'm going to steal your toes. I hate you guys. I guess what I'm gonna try and do is tell him that he looks mighty handsome in whatever armor he's wearing.
Okay. Yeah, as you stutter out your compliment, he seems to frown and says, well, he tells you that he gave you an order. Lowers a crossbow and he shoots you in your shoulder with the bolt. The
Okay,
bolt
I'm not
was
dead,
laced
though.
with poison.
Fuck.
Your body grows weak and numb and you fall down to your knees. He tells you to crawl back to your cell, and if you're unable to make it, he'll have the spiders take you.
Oh god.
Do I have a cure poison? Fuck, if I don't, I'm gonna be really pissed.
You might have missed this earlier, Caramel, but you are unable to cast spells within the slave pens.
Damn it. Okay, fair.
Fuck, I didn't think about this.
Are you going to crawl out of the barracks?
Yeah?
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is that also a d20?
Yeah, D20, and add whatever your Constitution saving throw is.
Goddamn. 16. Constitution thing. Ah, fuck. 15.
You got 15 total?
Yeah.
Alright. You're able to crawl your way back to the slave pens.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Okay. And that's it for you guys. Next, we got Ren and Cerelia. And, and Star King if he shows up.
I'm checking the phone again real quick. Nothing.
Okay. Ren, how many days have you been in here?
9.
Cerelia, how many days have you been in here?
9.
Okay, so you would have gotten to know fairly well, not kind of well, your other 2 prison cellmates. One is named, oh my god, okay, Shahar the Awakened.
Okay.
What?
Again, I'm gonna type this. You guys tell me how you pronounce this because there's an extra U in here, and I don't know how to pronounce 2 U's in a row.
Seriously? That's normal in Dutch.
Damn.
Shushar!
Constant
Shushar?
loving people.
Say that again.
Shushar.
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 Shusha.
Shushar, and he is a Kuo-Tao. Do you guys know what that is? Put it in media.
I know we're all stupid, but at the same time.
Hey. Fish.
Oh my god, that's
There's
an ugly
something.
ass thing.
No offense,
Fish
bro.
people. Ooh.
Wait,
Looks like a
what
friendly
is it
fella.
called again?
A Shushar thingy. That's
He's
his
a-
name, right?
Yeah, he's a Kuo-Tao. Here, I'll put the name here. I'm probably mispronouncing this as well.
Kutao. Quotao.
Kuo-Tao.
Cool down.
Cool.
There's an efficient way to pronounce it.
Now, as far as this character goes, you do know that the Kuo-Tao are generally a bit crazy. There's a touch of insanity in the brain, but for some reason, Shushar is not. He seems very eloquent, very peaceful.
I don't trust it.
Very neutral. He claims that he has discovered a way to cure his own insanity,
Bullshit.
and he wishes to spread his enlightenment among the rest of his people. And,
Cult leader! Got it!
and he's only saddened that he's been captured by the Dark Elves because now he won't be able to enlighten his people to cure them of their madness.
Yeah. That's totally sane and everything. Yeah.
You also know that he is a pacifist.
Okay. Don't rely on him to help with the fight. Got it.
Wait,
But he
did
can
you
be the
say that?
distraction.
Like, does he still believe in like their own gods?
Yeah, like he's not like anti whatever is that culture, the Kowtow culture, but like they are cursed with madness. And he claims.
Sorry, I'm reading the monster manual on it.
Okay.
Is he an archpriest or?
Oh no, he's not a priest.
All right. So he's just a normal dude.
He's just a normal dude that claims that he's gained enlightenment and has cured his insanity.
Oh Jesus.
Don't believe him.
That's all his name. The Awakened.
Although he doesn't speak common. The only reason you're able to speak with him is because of your other cellmate. His name is Stool. He's a Machanoid sprout. Kind of similar to you.
What?
Here, I'm going to type out that name. It's going to
Well,
be
if
media.
I don't die, then you know who I'm gonna go for.
Rin have a feat that allowed her to read the lips of people
Yep.
she couldn't understand.
If she understands the language.
No, it says even if you don't understand the language, you can read their lips.
Well, okay, let's say I don't know German. I could read like a German person's lips, but it's still just going to come back as German.
Okay, valid.
This character, his name is Stool. Now, Machanoid sprout. He's able to communicate through telepathy. He releases spores.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
They're what now?
He releases out spores into people, and through those spores, he's able to communicate telepathically, and that's how you're able to communicate with Shushar.
Shushar.
And you can also tell by the way he acts and the way he talks, quote unquote talks. He's fairly young, almost childlike.
No, it's a baby.
God damn it. Making me a pedophile here.
You're a lolly.
That's an act with legs.
Yeah, have you looked at the picture This thing doesn't
Yeah.
even have a mouth.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's
sounds like a
essentially
challenge.
he's essentially like a fungus
I
plant.
agree.
The sentient fungus plant.
Sentient fungus.
Fun guy.
You're such a fun guy.
Now go ahead and like, how friendly do you guys? And this is for Rin and Sorelia. How friendly or open are you willing to be with these two characters? I know Rin is probably gonna be a 0.
Why?
You have to think what your character would do,
Yeah, you got to think about your character with it.
not what
Yeah.
you would do.
I know. I might be like an assassin shit, but I'm stuck here and I want to get out. And if I have to manipulate people to get out, I will.
All right, fair
I
enough.
tried that already.
So,
I nearly died.
I might not be genuine niceness, but I will get what I want, and I want now.
Alan,
I can fake.
You won't get
Okay,
out.
so if you're willing to communicate with these two, go ahead and give me a persuasion check, both of you.
Persuasion. Wait, where does persuasion? I don't have that.
It's on the skills.
And it's a D20, right?
Yeah, roll a d20 and add whatever bonus you have in persuasion.
I don't see persuasion. Why?
And skills,
made
you
the
know,
same
athletics,
mistake.
animal handling,
Yep.
arcana.
Yeah, first page.
I don't have one.
Acrobatics,
I don't have
animal handling,
persuasion.
arcana.
Okay,
Well-
even if you're not proficient in it, you can still use it. You just don't add your proficiency bonus. For persuasion, you would add your charisma bonus plus proficiency if you're proficient. If you're not proficient, then you only add your charisma.
Okay, gotta roll a d20, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, damn. I gotta find a site. Hold on. I don't have a d20.
I use Google's dice roll.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Cranky,
Got
thank you for the lemons on
I
the
got it.
microphone. Much
Wait,
appreciated.
one dice. How does this work? Fucking site. I
What do
swear
we
to
have to
God.
do to get Coco to sensually eat an ice cream cone on stream?
14? What does that do?
Okay, is that with your charisma bonus?
Charisma bonus. Okay. Oh, damn. I was already on the wrong side. Charisma bonus. Where are you? 2.
Okay, so
So 16.
16. Sorelia, are you going to be talkative with your fellow cellmates?
I'm gonna be talkative, but might be a bit dishonest at times.
That's fine. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. See how talkative they are to you.
3.
Is that with your charisma bonus?
That is, I got with my proficiency bonus. I got no charisma bonus.
Okay, so you rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Regardless of any bonuses you guys get, if you roll a 1 or a 20, let me know if you rolled a natural 1 or natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
a
so
natural 1.
Yeah, natural 1 is a fail regardless of whatever bonuses you have. And a 20 is a pass regardless of any penalties you have.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I've been debating if I should use my other homebrewed rule that I used to use in my old campaigns, where if you rolled a 1, you have to roll on a disaster chart.
Oh,
Which is
God.
like you roll, pretty much you roll a 100-sided, like a percentage die, 100%. The higher it is, the closer you are to accidentally killing yourself. Or killing somebody
God.
else.
Sure, why not?
So, but that's the thing, like, if you rolled a 1, somebody could die right off the bat. It's happened where somebody would roll a 1. Oh, what are the chances to get 100%? Somebody gets 100% or 98% and higher, dead. Just instantly lose a party member.
Should we have it? I don't mind it.
I'll let you guys
I don't-
decide if you want this disaster chart to be in there.
Sure, why the hell not?
So
Yeah,
I mean,
why not?
Tree's already killed himself anyway, so there we go.
Excuse me?
You have.
I'm not dead yet, motherfucker.
He's not quite dead.
okay, so I'm hearing a lot of yes.
Just on the edge.
Yeah.
I think I got like 1 no.
Yeah, from I think
I
3
hate you
because
guys.
she's barely dead.
You know,
Ah,
maybe.
shut up.
Well, nobody rolled a 1 except for Sorelia.
Eh.
So maybe we should leave it up to
What
chat. Maybe like who wants to donate to decide if it's going to. Sushi, great. You have no idea what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, disaster
damn
chart
it.
it is.
Fuck!
I hate you.
Well, I don't know why
God
you're angry
damn it.
because Sorelli is the one who has to roll on it right now.
I'm gonna roll now. It was 100-sided.
Yes.
$43.
Okay, you're fine.
Ooh.
Thank God.
You
But that
just
could have ended badly.
you just failed. Yeah. Okay, so Rin,
Yeah.
the extra information you have obtained is well similar to what Cranky has. They are. You know that there's about 19 guards, approximately, in here. You don't know how many Quagoffs or spiders there are. The spiders seem to be numerous.
Okay.
You have found out from Shashar that I'm sorry, not Shashar, Stool, that the elves plan on moving the prisoners to the main Dark Elf city.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call it Mem because the name is just too ridiculous to pronounce. And if you guys make it to Mem, that's it. You're done for. And this is going to happen within the next like week or so.
Okay.
Shazar, the Katao, mentions that he will love to go back to Dark Lake, his hometown. And if by chance anybody's able to escape, he is more than willing to take, to lead everybody there.
Okay, that's nice.
If I trusted him.
If you trusted him. You can stab him in the back if you like.
Cool.
You can stick a giant
How
fish
many
hook into
people
him and
know
go fishing
this
with him.
information regarding
I
him?
forgot to give the bee a stinger.
What was
Shit.
that?
How many people knows the information about that guy?
Oh, which guy? Shashar?
Yeah, Shusha, about him being willing to guide.
You two, Rin definitely knows. You have been very off-puttish, and in fact, whenever you've been, since you got a critical fail, whenever you tried to be friendly, you just end up insulting and threatening people. Or at least it seems like you're being assaulting and threatening. And that Stool is absolutely terrified of you. The only reason Stool allows you to use his telepathy is because he's scared you might hurt him.
Or fucker.
It's funny because Sora is like the most tame person.
Well, I'm a cannibal, so.
Well, he's a fungus, so I don't think that's not really going to count towards that.
True.
I mean, vegetarians probably scare him more. Okay. And today's workload is you guys are working in the kitchens.
I just did that.
Okay. So, Rin,
Yeah.
you are actually working on the gruel that's going to be served to the rest of the slaves.
Okay.
Stool is with you, although Stool can't actually do any manual labor. You are simply being used to. He's simply being used to communicate with the other elves that's too far to actually be verbally heard.
Yeah, okay.
While you're working on the gruel, one of the Dark Elf guards approaches you. He's looking at the pot you're making, and he makes no effort to hide it, but he purposely pushes over one of the pots. The gruel does spill a bit onto Stool, and telepathically, like you can kind of hear him screaming a bit.
Yeah.
And the Dark Elf guard just simply chuckles at you, and he
Okay.
tells you that you should be careful. Dowels all your food.
Okay, so now I get to decide what I do?
Yes.
Okay. I look around and see what I can save from the grub that fell on the floor.
Okay, I will
Yes,
make
Dark.
this an athletics check.
Check. Okay. Roll. Wait, let me check. Oh, damn, I'm in the wrong fucking file. Athletic. I don't have a bonus on that.
Okay. Do you have a penalty?
A penalty.
Athletics is strength based, so if you have.
I don't have. No, I have just 0 at my strength.
Okay.
No penalty.
So then this be a flat 20.
I will be back.
Okay. Can I roll my dice?
Yes.
Roll. 19! Oh yeah! How much do I save of the food?
Okay. Let me roll this up. Okay. You are able to save like a little less than half of what was spilled,
Mm-hmm.
which will be enough for about half of the prisoners.
Okay.
And Stool still seems to be suffering from the burns.
Oh shit, I have to take care of him too?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't want
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
to.
So mean.
Can I look around in the kitchen to see if there's any food I might be able to add to make it bigger?
You look across the kitchen, and that's where you see. I forgot to do this again. Sorelia, what does she see when Rin looks at you?
Oh,
You keep forgetting that.
she sees a 5'10" young adult wood elf, slightly undernourished from not eating much.
I need to feed him.
Oh wait, Star King, how long have you been in there?
He just joined.
I just joined. I've been listening.
Okay, well, you're with this group of people. Okay, we'll get to you soon.
No,
Okay.
no. You guys continue. I'll just listen in. Just guys keep going.
Okay, 5'10" wood elf, malnourished. Okay, and what does Sorelia see when he looks at you?
Oh, okay, hold on, let me scroll down a bit. He sees not yet adult dark elf with ice blue eyes, pale skin, and silver hair. He is, oh good god, lean and about 6 feet. That's normal in it.
Did you say pale skin?
Pale skin, yeah.
Pale for dark elf.
No, because I looked it up and I said they had pale skin. Or did I get the wrong one? Do I have black skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally it's like black to like very dark brown.
Okay, I'm full on black. Like blink and you can't see me.
Okay,
There's a reason why they call dark elf.
So like in a dark room, you just see like 2 white orbs with just her eyes, and that's it.
And my hair is silver.
No, you see 2 blue
eyes, blue eyes, and silver hair.
Yeah.
A bit pretty much emotionless face, but like my eyes just like tell me like I want to kill you or like you good.
Okay, so an aggressive looking 6 foot, jailbait, dark elf guy.
Very much jailbait, yeah.
Do you know each other's names?
I don't, but I do.
Or have you given them fake name?
I will give my real name because nobody knows my real name because I go by an alias by other people because they hire me in a different name.
Okay,
Get it?
So what are you called?
My real name is Fallon.
No. What have you told them?
I told them my real name, but if you were to hear whispers about me, it would be a different name.
Okay,
so
Fallen.
Fallon. Yeah, Faolan.
Fowlin.
Yeah.
Okay, Sorelia, have you given your name?
No, I have not given my name.
Okay, I think that goes along with the critical 1.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, and
I've basically scat stool.
well, no, thank you for the lemon, Pepper Tea. Always appreciate it.
Hi, Pepper.
Jump in the voice chat.
Yes.
Pepper.
Come join the jailbait.
That is me.
I'm jailbait.
Why does everybody want to be jailbait?
Because it's funny.
Well,
Yeah, but
I think
I'm
I'm the
literally
oldest
jailbait,
person in here, so
I beat all of you.
I want to go to prison. I do not want to go to prison.
You're already in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Pedophile.
and Starking, you're also helping Cerelia's character and Shishar. Have you heard of what? Were you here when I was talking about Shishar?
He was not.
No, he was not here when you talked about Shushar, the
Okay.
fish man.
Shasha.
Shishar.
Shusha,
Okay.
Shasha.
Go to the media real quick. I'll try to be real quick about this. You're in the prison cell with Rin's character, Cerelia's character, which are the Dark Elf, Wood Elf, respectively. Shishar, which is a Kowtow, which is a fish person. You do know that Kowtows, or whatever, these fish people, generally are insane and crazy, but he is claimed to be enlightened, intelligent, a pacifist, and is willing to help anybody go back to his hometown. Escort anybody to his hometown if he ever escapes. Stool, which is this weird mushroom thing with feet, is whatever you say that name, myconoid,
Myconid.
sprout. Only speaks telepathically through spores. Although, Cranky, that wouldn't work on you. And he seems to be a bit childlike.
I would not be able to communicate with the mushroom telepathically.
Okay. And when everybody looks at you, Star King, what do you look like?
Okay. Well, since I have to, hold on, let me get my pages out real quick. Hold on.
What?
Pages.
Oh.
I have penis!
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the same
I
thing.
heard
Did I hear
that too.
penis?
That's some dedication that you wrote it on there.
I had to shift through
Okay,
my.
Alec.
Very confused.
Right, good.
What did
We're
you
all
guys-
in
wait.
agreement.
What did you think I said?
Oh, we all thought you said
Something very
penises.
different.
I got to shift through my
I-
penises here.
I
One
literally
penis,
heard
two
you say,
penis.
"Let me grab my penis out," and I
Penises.
was like,
Okay.
I think we've reached the zenith of this campaign. New one.
All right. I am 7 foot tall. Vanilla skin, eyes, gold brass. White hair. As for clothing, I mean, it's just straight black.
Well, prison garb is what you're in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever prison gear I am in.
And what was your race again?
I am in Asimar or Asimir.
Asimir.
Asimir?
No, Asimir.
How do you spell that?
Asamir.
How many penises do you have? Is the question.
How many what?
Pages. That's what I said.
Pages.
basically, he.
I have the one.
Yes,
That's
one
brilliant.
pages.
Fair enough.
Asamirs are angels.
How big are these pages though? Because like,
Are they double spaced?
About
That
350.
is the question.
All right, moving on.
Below average.
Stargame Kids, I don't know if have we gone over how many days you've been in prison?
No.
Okay. Roll a d10.
D10. All right. I'll give me a second. 3.
Been in here 3 days now. Roll a d20.
D20. 3.
All right. Been in there for 3 days. You haven't been able to really like steal or find anything useful. You are currently like on kitchen duty, along with Shishar, Cerelia's character, which is were you here for a Cerelia's explanation on his character? The Wood Elf?
Yeah.
Kind of gangly?
Gangly.
Well, you said you were malnourished.
Yeah, well, I am malnourished.
Basically, he's a
Seems
twink.
like... No, basically because
He hasn't eaten his healthy diet yet.
yeah, I haven't had my meat
Okay.
yet.
Yeah. Thank you for the ice cream cone challenge.
Meet as a wood elf.
Well, I'm a
Oh, yeah,
cannibal.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know that, unless you.
No,
You
yeah,
told them.
I haven't. Well, considering my complete failure in communication, I haven't told anyone.
The three of you are actually working on the food for the Dark Elves. There is a Qualtau guard, like standing beside you, and another Dark Elf. as you're preparing the meals. Rin,
Yeah.
you said you were looking over for some more food. The only other food you see in the area is what they're working on.
Okay. Can I like sneakily give my gold coin that I have to a guard in exchange for some more food?
Would your
You're
character
gonna
do that?
die.
Would you could attempt it?
I will attempt it. Wish me luck, guys.
Okay, so
Sure.
go ahead and give a persuasion check, since you gotta persuade him to do the deal.
Okay, persuasion check. No bonuses on that. Where the fuck did I get this site? 20!
You got a nat 20?
I got a nat 20! Oh my god, I love this. This is the best site.
This is adorable.
That was the most adorable thing I've heard all day.
Right?
Then you know it's actually genuine.
Okay.
Oh, would you rather us say it's you, Cranky?
Shut up.
Okay.
Cranky's adorable too.
Okay, let me
I
roll and
will
let's see
cut
if I get
every
a...
single one in the D&D.
I just need to make sure I get a crit here. And no, I do not get a crit. You can't beat a crit without a crit.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, is your charisma below 12?
Charisma. My charisma is really high, actually. My
So-
charisma is 14.
So then you would have gotten a +2 with your charisma bonus.
22 then.
Okay. No, I'm just specifying with your skills, you add whatever that stat modifier is. Like with persuasion, next to it you see charisma.
Yeah.
And athletics, you see like strength. So you would add whatever bonus you get from that stat. And if you're proficient, you'll add your proficiency bonus, which is a 2 right now. So you got a nat 20, which is an automatic pass. But if you just want to rub it in, you got a 22 because of your bonus.
I got a 22. Could have rubbed in.
You had our sympathy.
Hey, I'm making food for you all.
You killed you were like, oh, she's gonna die.
And then you
I
all
had no
did.
respect for you.
To be honest, I don't require food.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so-
shut up.
Miraculously, he agrees.
Yeah.
He goes over to Shishar, takes the food that he's been preparing, and hands it over to Rin's character.
And then I give the coin.
And he tells Shishar that the other Dark Elves are going to be very upset that he's lost their food.
Oh, come on!
Ain't my problem. Okay.
He simply just nods. Shishar
Okay, so
doesn't.
don't have...
He seems to be very neutral about the entire situation.
Boy, shocker
Pull
there.
off his mask and reveal the God King underneath it.
Considering he's
Love the God King.
pacifist, that's
Okay, eat
rather
up fast, y'all, before they find out. I took your food.
Star King or Cerelia, is there anything you want to try to attempt?
I want to try and attempt to break out.
Like right now?
Like right now.
You could try. You could definitely try. You do have an iron manacle around your neck, your waist, and your arms, all connected by a chain.
Alright. We will attempt to break the chains.
Yes, you can do that. Give me a strength check. Athletics.
Athletics would be 13.
Okay, is that with your bonus?
Actually 14 with the bonus.
Let me see what kind of check, because they do have it here and what you need to roll to break the chains. You attempt to break the chains. You fail. The quick off guard beside you notices you trying to tear apart the chain. Let me roll. He knocks you down to the ground.
God damn it.
That's what you get.
The Dark Elf sees this, and he pulls out a hand crossbow. He kind of smirks at you, And he actually stops the Krigoff from continuing to attack you. And the Dark Elf says, "Go ahead, try it again. I want to see."
I will try again. That's
Oh,
fine.
come on! This is kill!
Okay, you going to
We're
attempt to
all
break it
going
again?
to die.
Yes.
Okay. You attempt to break the chains again. Before you're able to successfully like roll for this, he shoots you.
I told you.
The bolt
Don't
enters
resist
like the
arrest.
Race to die.
into like your right
Hey, I will
pectoral,
be right back.
Race to die.
and the poison from the bolt enters your bloodstream. You begin to feel very numb and weak.
Yeah, stupid.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
fine.
The Krigoff drags you out of the kitchen and returns you to the slave pen.
You should know better than to resist arrest, Stark.
Hey, it's my nature.
There's very fine people on both sides.
You bastard.
Aurelia, is there anything you would like to try?
Sorella, you can resist arrest. You'll be fine.
Well, I might be stupid for doing this, but I am gonna try to investigate the Dark Elf God.
What are you looking for? Like, what specifically are you trying to investigate?
I'm trying to see if he has anything to help me with the chains.
Like, you're gonna check out his equipment.
Yes, I'm gonna investigate
Okay.
his
This
equipment.
would be a perception check, actually.
A perception check.
Yes.
Investigate
Okay,
his
then that did not go as well as hoped.
Yes.
Okay, then perception. That's a d20. Perception. 18.
Mm.
You notice that okay, the obvious is he's wearing the leather armor, he has a short sword, and a hand crossbow. The less than obvious is you do notice that he does have a key ring, but it's kind of like tucked into his pocket. You don't know. You could tell. Wait, there are at least 2 keys on that ring, and there's also an extra gold coin in his pocket, but that's all you could tell. You're not sure where the gold coin came from.
Let's see. Considering I'm in a kitchen, I'm looking at food. Oh, what should I do?
Your brain drawing a blank?
I'm thinking. I'm gonna see if I can. It was 2 keys he had. Is it on one key ring or are they separate?
It's on one key ring.
Okay, I'm gonna, if possible, I'm gonna check if I can steal the keys.
All right, that will be a sleight of hand check. Now, before I give you any more detail on this, are you going to do it? Yes or no?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try.
Okay, this is going to be done at a disadvantage because you are being watched.
Yes.
So that roll twice and give me your lowest roll, and then add your bonus.
Okay then. 2 seconds. 2 times you say. For fuck's sake. Well, I got a 6 as the lowest, and then with my bonus, it is 11.
You got a +5 in your sleight of hands.
Yeah, I got dexterity +3 and oh wait a minute, never mind. 9.
Okay, so you're not proficient in it then.
I'm not proficient, but I have the dexterity of 3.
Okay.
I had looked at the wrong dex skill.
Okay. 9 is not enough to steal it. You try to get close to him. And when you get too close and attempt to get the key, he backhands you and tells you to know your place and get back to cooking.
Get back to cooking. That's what my chef always says.
Get back in the
I
kitchen.
go back to cook.
Rain, your chef backhands you?
No, he wouldn't dare. He knows it will kick his ass.
But I'm
she
just
backhands
gonna
the
go
chef.
back to cooking then.
Okay. The water duty is done. The latrines are clean. Chamber pot's emptied, and the cooking is done. The slaves, all you guys, go to the same feeding area, which is just outside the slave pens. This is usually the only time where you're all kind of together, eating. And there are several Quigoffs and Dark Elf guards. 4 Quigoffs and 3 Dark Elf guards. And you're not sure how many spiders are around because they're always like crawling around all over the place. During mealtime, Shasar, the cool Tau, is pulled up from the little circle you guys got.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 Dark Elves proceed to beat and kick him on the ground, saying that it's his fault that they have less rations. He doesn't seem to put up any kind of fight or attempt to defend himself.
Can I step in?
You could do whatever you want.
Jim Jar Love, you got those 5 gold coins? You buy us some more food from the gods.
The third elf tells you to get back in line and stay out of it.
Can I... Damn it. So do I have to try and persuade him with my womanly guile?
You could try.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. It's the first time.
Am I also there?
I may
Wait,
be
yes,
70,
Frankie,
but
you are
I am
there.
hot.
Like all of you are
Okay,
there.
in that case, I place my hand on his head and slightly squeeze, telling him to stop.
Not kill him. We don't want to hurt anybody. We want to make sure that Shazar is fed.
If he dies, he dies.
What a dick.
I
Making
would like to not
trouble.
die, please.
Okay, so
All right. Let's see here. I'm just making sure I'm not making some horrific mistake here. I do have a proficiency in persuasion. So I'm going to try and persuade the guards to allow Jim Jar to give him money for food, because Jim Jar will not turn down a bet.
Oh, what are you trying to bet Jim Jar with?
That he should give, like, I'm going to bet that if he gives the guard all the 5 coins, that he'll let Shasar not be beaten, I guess.
Okay, so you're saying you bet that if he gives him money, the guards will stop beating Shasar.
And give us all more food.
And what are you betting? Like if you lose the
I
bet.
did not think this one through. If I lose the bet, shit. Okay, I did not think this one through.
You have to give him some sucky.
I would not do that, child.
Again,
My
can I
hands
just
are
not
for
punch the guard
everybody.
in the face?
You don't have him. Wait, do you have
You know what? Yeah, this is a bad idea. I'm just gonna let Cranky punch the guard in the face.
Okay, Cranky, you gonna punch the guard in the face?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going to get up and go ahead and roll an initiative. Which means roll a d20, add your initiative bonus, since we're going to enter combat, because it's not going to be a surprise attack. The guard's going to see you.
Where's my
Ah, shit.
bonus?
What was the initiative?
So D20 plus my initiative.
The initiative is usually your dexterity bonus. Sometimes you have other things that'll give you a bonus on top of that.
I have initiative 11 and I'm very happy right now.
Okay, when you get up to approach the guard to punch him, like, he orders you to sit back down. You
Can I
do
hold
get
a
to attack
20?
first.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's not get him just a straight punch.
Now,
in the
which
gut.
guard are you doing this to?
The one that's basically bullying the poor creature.
Well, there's two of them. That's kicking Shishar.
Can I just slam the hats together?
You could try to do anything you want.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do
Okay. You're going to be rolling at disadvantage because the chains are shackling you. We'll go ahead and do an attack roll.
that. Also in D20.
D20. And are you proficient in unarmed combat?
Proficient in... No. Wait. I have a flint shard.
Yes, you do.
Can I stab one?
You could try.
Well, I stab one of the guards straight in the neck.
Okay. Disadvantage, roll to stab.
But I have a proficiency in simple
Oh, no.
weapons.
The disadvantage is because you're chained. You haven't
Okay.
broken the chains.
So I have to roll twice.
You roll twice, give me the lowest number. Then you add your proficiency bonus and your
Yep.
strength bonus.
18 and... 18.
You get two 18s?
Mm. And my strength and proficiency bonus.
Yeah, proficiency should be 2.
Proficiency should be... And my strength bonus is 3.
Okay, so you
So-
got a total of 23. That is going to hit.
E.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Which one was that again?
Flint shard, I think it's being treated as a dagger, so a d4.
The D4. A 3.
Add your strength bonus.
So it was a 6.
Yeah. Oh, you could also do this with since daggers are, you can use strength or dexterity with daggers, so you can use whatever's
But
higher.
that's dexterity bonus is 0.
Okay, so then yeah, use your strength. Okay, you deal 6 points of damage to the dark elf, one of the dark elf guards. It really does hurt him a lot.
Good.
How many guards are there?
There's 3.
Oh, can I punch the other one?
You could attempt to do whatever you want.
I will try to punch the other one.
Okay, well, roll initiative to see if you get to attack first.
How D20?
A d20 plus whatever your dex bonus is and any other bonus you get to initiative.
Does it really matter? I just rolled another 20.
You rolled a nat 20?
Not 20. I love this fucking side.
Okay. Nat 20s on initiative don't really give you anything extra. You just got a 20. Plus whatever your dex is.
My dexterity was 2 plus 2.
Okay, 22. That does
Yes,
beat
well,
the...
minus-
I got an 18 on this guy, so you beat that. So you rush up to attack this guy. Go ahead and, with disadvantage, roll to attack.
Okay, so roll twice,
Yep.
right?
Probably gonna get double 20 on this.
I rolled a
That's the
20
case.
again,
If
and now
that's
I
the
rolled
case,
a
you're getting a
19.
different site.
So we're 19.
Okay, you got a 19. Since you're a wizard, so you're not. I know you're not gonna be trained in unarmed combat. So
No.
you don't get any bonuses. It's gonna be straight 19, which is enough to successfully hit him.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any penalties to your strength?
No, I don't.
Okay, you deal 1 point of damage to him.
Oh yeah. How much does he need?
A lot more than 1.
Aw, Frankie, help!
I'm gonna try something stupid as well. I'm gonna try to strangle the last of the third guards with the chains.
Okay, now that we got all this going on, I need to roll initiative for the 4 Quigoffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last dark elf. Okay, and several spiders.
That is gonna be a big fight.
Riot! Riot! Riot!
I was just trying to feed everybody.
Hey, I made the food.
He's just sitting there and doing nothing.
Okay,
He's not reacting,
okay,
and Cameron is not giving a shit.
Aurelia, go
I'm
ahead
trying.
and roll up your initiative.
Roll what?
A d20 plus whatever your dex is. Your dex bonus.
11. Again,
Okay, and what's your bonus? Or is that with your bonus?
with bonus.
Okay. Before you get to attack, Cranky, they're going to shoot a dart at you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna wait. You're a barbarian, so you get unarmed bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is your armor class before your bonuses?
My armor class is 12.
Okay, this is going to hit you.
Oh, poor fucker.
That's unfortunate.
You do take 2 points of damage,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
you're not poisoned because you're immune to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my
I
hit
will be
points
like-
are now 2 down.
2 down. Unfortunately, that's not the only attack going up against you. A quick off is going to slam you. Okay, that's a 21. That's going to hit.
Can I not counter?
No, you don't have any abilities to let you counter right now.
Someone do something stupid! We still have 2 more to go!
Okay, you take 9 more points of damage.
9. Fuck. Oh,
Quick
I'm on
offs are
3.
very strong.
There are multiple people here. Like, 3 of them are doing shit.
Yeah, lawful
did
good isn't
something,
going to
I
start
helped.
beating up guards, for God's sakes.
I'm protecting the innocent.
I was trying to help them buy
And I
the
just
way.
thought like, ah, fuck it. And just join in on the fighting.
I'm in a sex dungeon, so I don't know where you know.
Rin,
Yeah.
does a 18 hit your armor class?
Armor.
It,
Wait, where?
well, the answer is going to be yes, but I want to know what your armor class is.
My armor class is...
Your armor class is default 10, plus any bonus, any armor you're wearing, although you're not wearing any armor, and your dexterity bonus.
Wait, what? Do I have to roll a d10?
No, you don't. You don't roll. It is.
Oh.
Everybody's armor is a default at 10.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
then, you know, if you have
Oh,
armor...
12.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
so
I have
12.
12 here.
Okay, well, 18 beats that. A quick off approaches you, attacks you. You take 9 points of damage.
Damn. Where do I write that?
If
Oh,
anybody,
right here.
if anybody's at 0 or below, you're unconscious.
Cannot cast any
Oh,
spells.
wait,
or
I have
cantrips,
12
right?
armor class. What do I get to add to that? Just no.
No, it's 12 because I assume you have a dexterity bonus. It puts it at 12.
No, I had 12 on my armor class because of something I don't remember.
Yeah, but
With-
that's the one you need.
With dexterity, it would be 14. Okay,
No,
so
no,
that. Okay.
no. It's 12 because of your +2 on your dexterity.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. God. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. God.
All right. Cerelia, it's your turn. What were you gonna do?
Well, I was trying to strangle the guard.
You could still try to.
I
do
never
that.
heard. I never heard if I did or not. I just said I.
Well, your initiative hasn't popped up yet. Now it's your turn. You could choose to continue that or do something else.
Help
I'm
me.
gonna continue.
Okay, which guard? There is one that has been badly beaten by Cranky, well, stabbed by Cranky. One that Ren love tapped, and there's one that shot Cranky with a crossbow. There's also 2 Quigoffs, one by Cranky, one by Ren.
I'm not sure if I can actually. Okay, I can actually strangle Quackoff. But no, I'm not strong enough. I'm gonna go for strangling the guard who shot Cranky.
Okay, you actually have unarmed. So go ahead and you're still going to be at a disadvantage because you have the chains. So go ahead and roll your attack roll with disadvantage.
And my attack roll is a d20.
D20, yep.
And my disadvantage is how much?
So you
Minus
roll,
what?
you roll twice and you give me your lowest
Oh,
roll.
twice. 10. Minus 1, that's 9.
What do you get -1?
My strength modifier is -1.
Yeah, but with your class, you could use your dexterity if you want.
Oh, well, in that case, I have 13.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Star King's the monk. You're the ranger.
I'm the ranger.
Okay, yeah, you get the -1.
Yeah, then it's 9.
Okay, yeah,
Do I have?
that's not going to be enough to do anything.
Fair enough.
Coco, what is my character doing right now?
What do you want your character to be doing?
I don't know. Like, I'm kind of poisoned, so I don't really know.
Yeah, that's right. You were poisoned. Okay, you are still poisoned, but you are like in the Eden area. Your body's just kind of numb and weak.
That sounds like not a good idea to attack anything. I'll just cheer everyone on.
Oh, it's
Wait,
appreciated.
wait. Can I
Can sing a song to
Bardic
distract the
Inspiration.
guard?
Toss
Is
a
that something I
coin
can do?
to your
Okay.
witcher. Okay.
Rond the orc. He seems to be like enjoying this fight, and at first you think like he's going to get up and join in, but he just simply sits there, and doesn't. Same with Durendo, the Quigoff. Although Durendo he seems to be scoffing at this entire thing. He's not enjoying it at all. That's the Prince Quigoff. Jim Jar is actually talking with Bippity, and they seem to be taking bets on the fight.
Topsy and turvy still.
Topsy and Turvy, they seem to be scurrying away from the fight, trying to stay as far away as possible. Stool seems to be kind of paralyzed with fear, not knowing what to do, very confused.
Confused.
Coco?
Sarah seems to be disinterested in the entire event. Just continues to eat his food.
Coco.
Shashar is actually pleading with everybody to stop being so violent.
He needs to shut up. Fuck up.
Silence. Shishar is a precious muffin.
No.
Let's see. That's right. The spider's turn. Cerelia.
Oh god.
Giant spiders come to attack you. What is your armor class?
13.
Okay, you're actually able to avoid the first spider attack. Second spider approaches. Okay, that's even a worse roll. There was one more Quigoff.
Oh
Okay.
god.
The Quigoff does successfully hit you, Cerelia.
Oh god.
Yeah, that is a 16.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he rolled a 16 on his attack. But you take 5 points of damage.
5.
Mhm.
Well then.
Now, back to top of the round. Who is conscious?
Me.
I am, but
Thank
I
you.
don't think for long.
I don't know if I'm
Coco.
conscious. I'm poisoned, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm conscious.
I am
Oh,
conscious.
hey, poison
Okay,
pig.
I am conscious.
Yeah, if you're poisoned, you're still conscious. You're just kind of numb. How many hit points does everybody have?
3.
I have
I
one
don't-
hit point and like 9 minus hit points. Like injury is 9, and I hit
How
someone.
many hit points
Wait.
did I have?
Wait. What written? Okay, what's your max hit points? Like, if you're fully healed, what would your max hit points be?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, because this is why I'm curious as to how you're still awake. Because you're a wizard, which means your max hit points is 6, plus your.
Oh, then I'm conscious.
Okay.
Okay, I'm unconscious.
Okay. Well, just so we don't get this mixed up, your hit points start at 6. What's your Constitution bonus?
1.
Okay, so you have 7 hit points max.
Okay, I'm out.
Also, friend, above current hit points, there is maximum hit points. Place there maximum.
I did.
Okay.
Good.
Rin is
I'm doing
unconscious.
that,
Cranky, what are you looking at with your hit points?
I still have 3 hit points.
Okay.
You didn't tell me how much
Really?
damage I took from that arrow earlier,
You took
Coco.
10 damage. Damn.
Tree, that arrow that was like this kind of out of combat stuff. That's this sort of purposes of putting you down and putting you poisoned.
Come join me in my nap.
Is Bardic Inspiration something I can do?
Not right now, unless somebody else tries to heal you. You're kind of too numb to do much. Do you have any anything that can heal yourself. I know bards can learn healing magic, but you guys currently cannot cast spells here.
Yeah.
Darn
I
it.
don't think I do.
Okay, top of the list. Cranky, the guy you stabbed is going to attack you. He pulls out his short sword.
Can I intervene because I'm still conscious?
You can. Do you want to join this combat?
Yes.
Okay,
I will.
roll your initiative.
Well, I'm not combating anybody. I'm going.
If
I've
you're-
decided on a bet.
If you're going to do something during these actions, you enter combat, even if you're not going to actually fight.
Valid. Okay.
So roll initiative, so we know what turn you'll come up in.
Christ, don't betray me now, gay dice.
Wait, what?
14. I got this big sparkly gay purple dice. All right, so 14
Plus
and my plus what now?
your dexterity bonus.
Dexterity bonus is 0.
Okay, so you're at 14. This guard is going to attack first.
Damn it.
Cranky, does a 14 beat your armor class?
Yeah.
You take 6 points of damage.
Oh, he out.
I'm on -3.
Okay, you are whatever is equivalent to a conscious for your race.
Momentarily deactivated. I need a reboot.
Okay. Shazar continues to plead to for everybody to not resort to violence. It is not the way.
It is the way.
Meanwhile, my body
Take a
just
nap.
boom on the ground.
Spoken.
Well, considering what happened, 2 is left unconscious. A lot of people hurt.
Well, somebody is going to be punished for this.
2
Oh,
people
God.
haven't done shit.
I'll be punished for this now.
I was the one who tried to avoid all of this. I'll have you know.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You're
5,
in Centaur.
6,
You can easily trample
7,
them.
8.
It's lawful good. I'm
Fine.
not going to attack the guards.
Let's see. Let me roll this. That's I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Oh God.
Well, we got to do what the dice command.
Oh God. What?
Well, obviously the guards are quite furious with what has happened, and they say that an example needs to be made.
No.
They look at
Someone
Shazar and is kind of bloodied up. Says, "Well, he's already learned his lesson, perhaps." And he looks at everybody all the attackers. Oh, wait a minute. That's right, Cerelia. You're still awake, right?
I'm the only one awake.
I'm awake too.
Yeah, well, you never.
Well, Caramel, you haven't actually attacked.
You haven't attacked yet.
I have an
He
ace
attacked.
up my sleeve, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
He
Protect other
had.
people.
Hey, you have me.
No, Rin, you're unconscious.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm an ace. I fit under her sleeve.
Fair enough.
It's funny.
Okay, Cerelia, you just got attacked by the Quigoff. You take 10 points of damage.
10 points of the. Okay, then. I'm unconscious since I'm at -5 now.
All right. You're not that you're just unconscious. Okay, now that that's over with. The guards need to make an example. Everybody that's has fought is unconscious, so they wouldn't really be capable of screaming in terror, and there'll be no fun.
I'm sorry, Caramel.
God damn it. They're your worst guards.
They look at Stool.
Oh no.
No.
They order Stool to release a spore so we could all speak telepathically.
Oh no.
He's a bit nervous, but he does proceed to do that.
Why did you do this to Stool?
They then grab Stool and march him over to the edge of the cliff, where they proceed to kick him over the cliff.
Oh no.
He falls onto the webs down below,
Oh damn.
get entangled. And in your mind, you can hear him screaming as the spiders down there, they surround him they cocoon him, and they devour him.
This is what you get for your reckless actions.
I
Well-
agree.
Well,
Well, I
Stool
did say
did
earlier, if he
nothing.
dies, he dies. I did not say which person.
God damn
Cranky,
it.
that was like the child.
Yeah,
They killed the
exactly.
child.
He had a good life.
We
did not.
didn't.
Well, Cranky, he didn't. He was in the same cell as me and was literally terrified of me.
Yeah.
He was terrified for
Damn you, chaotic.
God
Yeah,
knows
and you
how
didn't-
many days.
You didn't put any input to comfort him.
Well, yeah, I tried.
You didn't try
But
hard enough if he was still fucking terrified.
Well, he rolled in that 1. There's not much you could do with that.
Well then. Goodbye, Stool. I never understood what you said.
At least I didn't get to go through anything because I already got poisoned and can't move.
To be honest, even if I was conscious, I would have heard nothing. Because I'm a construct, I don't. I'm not affected by the communicating spores.
So, yeah, let me mark Stool off.
Stool is dead.
Goodbye.
I
It's
randomly
such
rolled, and
assholes.
honestly, I was kind of hoping for Shashar because he's still more useless in combat, being a pacifist. But
You take that back.
Uh,
Those pacifists are good people.
a Stool could actually have been really useful. That-
Wait. How do we communicate with the other people now?
if they don't speak common, you need
We
to speak
can't.
their language. Well, if they don't speak common, then you have to speak their language. Like Runt, he barely speaks common.
Shusha, what language does he speak?
Let me double check Shashar.
I gotta go.
I know he doesn't speak. Oh, you leaving, Sushi?
Okay.
Yeah, I have to go as well, time-wise.
Okay.
Deep speech.
I actually know that. Holy shit.
Okay.
I think I know that too.
I'm useful.
And well, since we got people leaving, it's been over 2 hours. I think that's a great way to end it. The death of Stool.
We ended by Stool dying because of 3 people attacking.
F's in
And
chat
4
for
people
Stool.
not attacking.
Oh, by the way, guys, before you leave, did Sushi want to leave? Damn it. Because,
Yeah, she already left.
because I completely forgot to open up the chest yesterday in the stream.
Oh yeah.
So I was going to do it today. If you guys jump into DLive, I'll open up the chest.
I'm already there.
I'm there already.
Okay, I'm going to go
I
ahead
wasn't
and
there yesterday, so I will not join.
I am... what was that?
I don't donate, so it's out of me.
That's, get in there. Fine. I just put in 50 lemons. So
Alright, fine.
everybody get into DLive. Just because you get in it doesn't mean you're actually going to be able to open the chest. We have been having problems with the chest anyway. So is everybody ready?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm opening up the
Yeah.
chest.
Collect.
Right.
Ooh, 79.6.
Or freaking stool. Oh.
That's
Again,
so
never
sad.
understood a single word of what he said.
He died.
I'm
Uh-oh.
saying that maybe if we just tried, having an orgy, none of this would have happened.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have a penis.
Well,
Shit.
didn't
Well,
really
I-
work out the tree, now did
My
it?
stuff is on fire.
I'm like a candle down there.
I don't
Works.
know if I have a penis either, so.
Well,
Alright.
don't worry. Marigold will find out.
Well, the top 5, we got Cranky with 27, Pepper with 15.9, Rin with 11.7, Tree with 9.5, and Sorelli with 8.1. If you guys got anything past the top 5, I can't see that.
How do you roll or whatever?
What, open the chest?
Yeah.
You're supposed to click the chest icon.
And you missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
Sweet. Okay. Well, good, because I wasn't here yesterday anyways. I don't deserve it.
I got 7.5.
Awesome.
um,
Spend it well.
well, to be honest, I'm proud of myself. I didn't die on the first.
You went on.
Yeah, I was really scared it would
Well-
die the first fucking time.
Cranky. I might have been unconscious, but I didn't die.
To be honest, if it
That's
was
the
like
record.
4th or 3rd edition, you would have died at this point.
You want to know who did die? Stool. And his sort of blood is on your hands.
Okay. Cranky,
Does
before...
do mushrooms even have blood?
His fungus is on your hands.
Doesn't he basically get like tear apart like you do with like a big cake?
This is horrible. It's still. He was.
God.
They were a living thing, maybe.
He doesn't have blood and such.
He
But
has
he has a
sap.
soul.
And
Cranky, before I forget, remove the shiv from your inventory. You don't have that anymore.
okay. Is it still in the garden?
Yeah, it's still in the guard, but he takes it out.
So the bastard is bleeding.
Well, he's
I
going to be
hope I
very
got
sore.
him in the kidney. Or the liver.
Tune in next week.
Not enough
I'm
for permanent
making
damage.
But I'm gonna say thanks for this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Thanks,
will everybody be good for the same time next week?
Yep.
Yeah,
Should we
I would.
start
I
earlier
should
or
be
take
day
able
off.
to, yeah.
11 our time, right?
Yeah.
Choppy?
11
All right,
time.
I'll set my alarm.
Okay, Rin, are you going to be late again next week?
No, I have the day off next Sunday, but oh shit, I won't be able to make it at all. Shit.
What happened?
Oh,
I have friends coming over. Forgot.
Oh, they could play.
I will try. I will let you guys know. If it was, I might be able to do so for an hour.
Okay, in fact,
Wait.
invite them over to the stream. We could all have fun.
which
Yeah,
Saturday?
they're
Yeah,
not
invite.
really fans of me being on Discord, so that might not fly over so well.
Wait, they're not what of Discord?
They don't really approve of me being on here. They think you're all are the devil.
Well,
Oh.
I'm here.
Well, they're
Well,
not wrong.
well, we do have several
yeah,
Satanists.
she's not wrong.
But
We
I'm
have
not
a-
wrong.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I'm
weird.
not surprised.
Well, invite them to the stream. If
I
they,
will.
if they don't want to be on Discord, they could watch the stream, and then they could make judgments on our personalities, which I don't think we're going to help our case at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't.
Since you fucking killed
No,
Storm.
not at
So,
all.
instead of assuming we're the devil, they can confirm we're the devil.
Still want a bullet sponge.
But
Again, we have a phone.
talk to you guys tomorrow.
Okay, take it easy.
Bye.
Oh
Bye-bye.
shit! I'm on the
Guys,
wrong way.
Would Saturday work better for people, or is Sunday still good?
Sunday.
Saturday is not good for me at all.
Sunday it is.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, so thanks everybody that showed up. You take it easy.
Sorry for being
Yeah.
late.
Oh, no worries.